Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GUF Brisbane for the PeetyG Counter-Strike Global Offensive Invitation. We are on to game number 2 of this best of 3 between Avant, Guard, and Chiefs Esports Club. My name is Sam. I'm joined by the beautiful Elfish guy. How you going, Elfish?
I'm going good. It's good to have you back here, Sandman. The voice seems to be working a little bit better than this morning. Apparently somebody woke up and was not able to talk, but well, we're into the swing of things now, and well, I've been having fun without you, if I'm honest, and well, you're back. So good to see you again, Sandman. And now we are going to be heading into Inferno, which was Avant's pick. Obviously, Avant picking up 16-5 on the first map, which was Cash, and that was Chiefs' pick. So Chiefs definitely with their backs against the wall in this one. Not their map pick, and they also need to pick it up to take it into the third map, which would be Dust if Chiefs can do that. And we haven't even seen Chiefs playing Inferno at all this weekend, so they might be a little out of practice compared to to Avant.
I'm actually really surprised to see how well Avant went that first time round. Like, we saw them yesterday, and they played 3 matches yesterday, and then obviously came out second in their group. They really struggled against Immunity, but they played pretty well in the other 2 games. So it's interesting to see that they really can take it to Chiefs, even though they had obviously that side advantage. It's still a pretty big deal, and certainly I think will be a big thing for them. I think their confidence will definitely be peaked now.
Yeah, well, we have seen Chiefs make some pretty close games out of what they've been playing, so potentially this one could go pretty close as well, and then if they do end up winning it, then, you know, that would definitely be a very good result for them. And best of 3, well, the first map, or the first match that came out this morning was Immunity versus Vox, and that went to the third map. It was Immunity taking 16-10 on Cash, on Inferno rather, Vox picking up 16-6 on Dust 2, and then it was 16-14 for Immunity on Nuke. So a very close match coming out there. Perhaps a little closer than what this one has been so far. But definitely Chiefs, I mean, they've been given a pep talk by their manager, Frank. And
Frank's a very motivational guy. I'm sure that he stood there and he stared at them and they went, yes, Frank,
we don't want to lose anymore.
We don't want to lose anymore. Thanks for the shirts. We're loving it. This is great.
Yep.
No, but they played very well as well. Chiefs have had some average games and they've had some awesome games. I certainly don't think it's beyond them at all to be able to come back and do exactly to Avant what Avant just did to them in the last game. So it's certainly a possibility, and more than a possibility, certainly it's something that is very much quite likely to happen. But I guess we'll see it maybe come down to sides and momentum, like a lot of games of Counter-Strike do.
Yeah, so we are still just waiting for one more player from Chiefs to get into the server. They all are sitting down at their PCs, so I'm not really sure what the delay is. I think we should be getting underway pretty quickly, but appears that the players are still not aware that we're ready to go, and, well, we're ready to go, so we're just waiting on them now. Hopefully we can get some sort of communication between those guys and us.
Yeah, but it's almost 2 p.m. to be fair here in Queensland, but we'll see if we can get this knife round for sides obviously underway within the next minute or so. And then we'll be into it. So, yeah, look, we're talking about they haven't played it all weekend. It's not like they're not in practice for this map, but it's obviously not a map that they've chosen to play.
Yeah.
Like, we're not talking about, these aren't maps that they've randomly selected. These are maps that they have picked themselves. So, you know, it's they haven't chosen to play it as yet this weekend. Definitely. So that is something that is worth noting, irrelevant of whether they played it 100 times in the past or not.
No, yeah, that's right. And could be that, you know, they might come out here in 16-0 Avant, but, well, we do have 5 players in the server from each side, and it looks like everyone is readying up. So we should be heading out here into the knife round, which is going to be to decide which team is going to be starting on which side, and typically tends to be in the mid area, of course, for Inferno, but match pause and restart, and now let's get this knife round underway.
It's quite a pretty knife here. And obviously the MVP...
It's called Stay Positive as well by Dizzy. So something
every time he looks at it, he throws... Look, right now, he's got it up on his screen.
Chiefs are going to have to draw from that.
Yeah, exactly. I think so, indeed. So we'll see how this knife round is going to go out. We'll see if we can get a nice little view here. They're just holding back at the moment. I feel like we're playing a bit of like Red Rover. Just got to try and get past without getting tagged up. Come on, you can do it. We know you've got this. Come on, here he is. Stay positive. He's looking at his knife right now. He's ready to go. You know, they've only got a minute left. You think we'll get there eventually?
Well, hopefully before the round timer goes down, which would mean actually Counter-Terrorist would win the knife round. So, Avant going very ham just in that very short period.
Yeah.
And it appears that Lightstep's going to be on his own here, and you would imagine he's not going to be able to do much. PeetyG picking up the final kill with a scream as well, and it's going to be the first choice of the round going to Avant here.
So PeetyG saying that they would like to swap. You're going to swap sides by the looks of it. So that puts Avant guard onto CT.
No big surprise.
I wonder why they decided that. I think only Vox thinks this is a T-sided map, to be perfectly honest. So, Avant guard here in a great position. Probably the best. This is exactly where they would want to be right now.
Yep.
If they could pick anywhere to be, it would be being CT side, first up, map number 2.
Their choice of map.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Looks like, though, that the Chiefs guys are going to be heading towards Banana, and I think that's a pretty decent option for them. Can allow them to get in really close with those Glocks and start spamming away, but the immediate rotation from 2 of the Avant guys comes out here, and well, Avant have picked up the first kill. That was Haz taking down Ofnu. Zusi is going to find Haz playing there in dark, and also PeetyG on the crossfire. Dev picks up one onto Nova, so it's a 3v3, but immediately turned into a 3v2 by Sheep, who manages to drop Lightstep, and the bomb still hasn't been planted here by Zusi. Picking up a USP is Dizzy Life, but, well, they've got a lot of work to do. All these guys from Avant, full HP, and the Chiefs guys are very, very tagged up here. One taken down there by Sheep, who's playing from construction, and Zusi, well, he's going to do his best, but it's a 1v3. He's going to have to hit 3 fantastic headshots in a row if he wants to have any go at this. And he picks up 1, so, well, it could happen, but I don't know if I'd count him on the books just yet. Looks like the Avant guys just happy to play down the timer a little bit. It's down to 30 seconds. He has to make a move here. Oh, he picks up 2. Could this be possible for Zusi? Chris is very scared right now. The bomb is probably going to be planted here. He picks the fake, and looks like Chris is going to peek in. Nope, it opts that, yeah, he figures that that was a fake, and Zusi going to be pushing him. See if he can get the plant here now, and it is going to be stuck there by Zusi. So now the objective for Chris is to get rid of Zusi and take down that bomb. No kit on him, so he has to work quickly. Does pre-fire that spot. He is going to spot Zusi out there, and Chris playing that round very well. And Zusi, I mean, despite his heroics, is not going to be able to pick up that pistol round for the Chiefs. No,
you're going to say he needed to do his best. To be perfectly honest, he needed to do more than his best then. I think he needed to pull something ridiculous out of the bag, and he did very, very well. A little bit unfortunate, but I think he would still be happy with how he played that one, and he probably couldn't have done all that much more than that.
Should mention as well that he picked up the other 2 frags earlier in the round, so that was a 4K. If he had picked up that final one onto Chris, it would have been an ace for him.
Yeah.
But in the end, not to be.
No, definitely MVP of that round for his team, however. Shame nothing else came out of that one. So we'll see what the Chiefs do want to do here. We'll follow this nade down. This is actually not a bad nade. Might get a little bit of damage on to...
A tiny bit maybe onto Chris there.
Just a little bit. Frag grenades not what they used to be, I suspect.
PeetyG and Sheep going to be both rolling out with that Mag 7. Once again, though, we saw them taking it in the second round on Cash as well, and it worked out pretty well for them. They got 3 kills between them with those 2 mags, and, well, it could work here again. Sheep probably holding a little bit far back for that shotgun, but certainly has made a decent use of it. So, well, what do we know? If he can make it work, then, well, kudos to him, of course. But nobody going for anything just yet. Chiefs, we saw them play on Cash pretty slowly, and between JB and I were discussing potentially that could have been their downfall. They were just slowly getting picked off as the rounds went by one, and not really making any moves to get into the sites or anything. They were playing reactively rather than proactively, and it ended up that Avant just got the better of them in most of the trades, and it appears that they're going to be doing somewhat of the same strategy here again. And, well, I mean, it is a pistol round, so you can't draw too many conclusions from this one, but they are finally going to be heading towards that B site. PeetyG has got a nice pop flash ready for when they do get in there, and he's going to get the call out now, and the flash was good, but I don't think he's going to be able to find anything. Oh, he does find one with the Mag 2. I was wrong, and he finally gets taken down here by Dizzy Life with that P250, and Sheep picks up another one with a massive long-range shot with that Mag headshot all the way from down in CT, and that was pretty crazy. But Sheep, going to find the third, or his second, and also the 5th of the round. So 2 kills for both those guys using the Mags, and, well, that strategy from Avant seems to be working out pretty well so far.
Yeah, it certainly does. PeetyG pulling out a few easy kills, obviously having that weapon advantage, but you know, as a CT side, they didn't really lose all that much there. It could have gone much worse for them, so that's not too bad at all. We'll see how Chiefs think they want to play out this next round. It looks like, again, they're just going to a little bit of a holding position here, trying to get a couple of frags. We will see they actually have bought up as well, so see if they can get any sort of any picks or any sort of inways into this apartments area. We'll see. Nova trying to get in, so they have made their way into apartments. This could be interesting. We can see there is one player from Avant already in here. Which way is he looking? Probably the correct way. Offnu actually going to manage to swing around there as well. Yeah, just chilling up here on the ledge on top of the building. There we go. We'll see two going down. PeetyG is picked up and Offnu in as well. So they will manage to get into that B bomb side. Lightstep going to pick up Has as well. Bomb going to go down. Dizzy Life. Nice work there from his pistol. So this is actually a pretty good round for the Chiefs at the moment. They have managed to get this bomb plant down and forcing back Avant with the smoke and just trying to buy some time here. If their last player does make his way down through Banana, it's going to be all up to Avant whether they can pull this one back. Two players on their team only. It's going to be a little bit of a difficult situation. Very, very tagged up. He's on the bomb. He's defusing. Still defusing. Going to get taken down the last second by Lightstep. This bomb is going to go off, and the victory going to go out here to Chiefs, and a full kill on both sides.
Chris at least was able to pick up the exit frag. I guess, well, the bomb would have killed that final player from the Chiefs. But in the end, Chiefs picking up that third round, and well, they're doing all right for themselves. Honestly, after having lost that pistol round, you would have expected Avant to probably pick up 3 rounds in a row. But no, Chiefs at least have put themselves on the board, and certainly better than what they had in the last map, where I think they were down about 9-0 before they managed to pick up their first round. And 2-1, well, certainly not a bad score so far for Chiefs, and perhaps going to draw some momentum out of that one. And they do have an eco round here out from Avant, so should be a second round for them as well, and that will put them in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, they wouldn't mind to be in this sort of position at all if they can come back 2-2, 4 rounds in after losing side selection and the pistol round originally. So it's not bad. We'll see if PeetyG and Has can do anything here. They are sort of lined up again for that flash to see just if they can pull anything out of the back. Defend this from looks like 4 members of Chiefs about to come around the corner into B bomb. They're checking on the right-hand side. You can see Has and Peter ready to go with their pistols. No, they're going to swing around, trying to actually avoid that exact scenario that they saw just 2 rounds before, which is actually a really, really smart way of doing this. We jump over to Dizzy Life here. He should be coming. No, there we go. Just in the, there we go. Perfect positioning. They played that very, very well. Peter is not going to be able to use that same strat on them twice now. Bomb plant is down. 5 players up. And easily done. They avoided the trap. And we've saw even Vox getting taken down a few times yesterday from well-placed pistol players holding those bomb sites. So Chiefs knowing to avoid that one and coming out easily on top, as it looks like these guys in Avant aren't even going to, I don't think they're even going to bother.
Yeah, it looks like Dev just happy enough to save that Galil, and Chris, well, he's got the P250, so that's a little bit of money, I guess you could say. Probably more looking for saving that head armor and, of course, the body armor as well, which is about $1,000, and that's quite enough that you would consider saving. And so 2-2 for Chiefs as we expected. So now the buy round going to be coming out again from Avant, and this will be probably the first real round that we've seen coming out here. We'll see what Sheep can do with that AWP. As we've said, he's a fantastic sniper in TF2 and is shaping up to be a decent AWPer as well in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Let's see how Chiefs are looking to push up this banana area. Taking a frag grenade to the face, I think, was Zeusy, and the molly going to come out there, checking if there's anyone there behind sandbags, which in the end there wasn't for Avant. And Chiefs placing quite a high premium on this banana as well. So we've seen all of them going to banana quite often, and it's interesting because A is typically the one that you tend to push a little more, a lot more options going over to A, but banana, the execute going to be here for Chiefs. Sheep picks up 1 from Coils. I think he's picked up 2 for himself as well. Offnu finds a frag onto PeetyG though, so it's going to be Sheep on his own on the site. If they can pick him up before the rotators come across, Chiefs will have a decent opportunity here to hold out this site. Offnu is going to be the one that takes him down, so he's picked up 2 kills for himself so far. All of the Avant guys are going to be heading towards that construction area, but they're all smoked off from CT as well. A crossfire coming out here from Dizzy Life and Lightstep is going to be very effective. I think they're going to smoke off that dark area, perhaps a flash. Dizzy Life, though, picks up 1 on the entry, and Lightstep picks up another, so it's a 2v1 situation here for Haz, and he is going to find himself in a bit of trouble. Only has that USP to fall back on, and Lightstep takes out the round.
Only has the USP to fall back on. Get it? It's good. I like it.
No, I don't get it. Can you explain?
No.
Oh.
Soz. All right, 3-2 Chiefs. Pulling back the lead here. I think they've done actually pretty well, to be perfectly honest. They're getting some T rounds here in on Inferno. And yeah, I think they'd be pretty happy with how this has gone so far, considering the start that they did have. They really need to pull this one out to get this through to our best of 3 and our 3rd map. I think they would be pretty disappointed if they went down 2 maps to Zip to Avant here and lost their place in the finals. Obviously, going through the finals, if you do make it through, if you win your semi, you're guaranteed at least $500 cash. So, going to go up into apartments here. Looks like we're going to see 4 players coming through. Is Lightstep going to jump out here? He will try and get out onto that balcony. Goes 1. There is 2. Zuzi and Lightstep and Nova all going down. Sheep getting the double there. PeetyG going well as well. And the rest, we will see the rest of Avant flanking around to try and clear up Offnu, the last player for Chiefs. So you have said that B-bomb push has been average a couple, not what you would expect to see necessarily, but it's the only one that's worked for them so far. Yeah, well, I mean, Avant picking up an eco around there, and you can hear they're pretty happy about that one in the background. Chiefs, I think they shouldn't be too disappointed about the scoreline at the moment, but definitely would be a little disappointed losing that round. They probably would have thought that they would be up 4-2 at this point, but 3-3 is going to be the scoreline for them, and it looks like they're going to have a half-buy coming out here. Zusi going to be potentially saving for the AWP, and Nova as well. Perhaps a double AWP setup coming out here, but Dizzy Life has got the AWP for himself, so perhaps it was just that they didn't have enough money, and the half-buy was the option. Again, they're heading towards the B area, the banana, and I can't see it working if they keep going this way. Avant are eventually going to catch on, going to be just smoking it up, mollying it, chucking grenades in there everywhere, and it forces the terrorists to kind of group up as a team, and it really allows you to get a lot of damage out with those grenades and that sort of thing. But Dizzy Life picks one up. The entry is going to come out here for, PeetyG picks one up through the smoke, I think that was actually, and all of the entries to the site now are smoked off here for Avant, so they're going to have to wait just a moment before they try to retake this site. It is going to be 4v4, and you would back Chiefs at this point. They're going to be holding the site at the moment, but Chris picks up 1 frag in banana, and it looks like the Avant guys are rushing straight into this site. The smoke's coming out. Dev picks up 1, but Dizzy Life trades out another. Dizzy Life going to be one of the 2 alive here for the terrorists, but Zusi, what can he do? He's still on the site. They haven't spotted him out. He picks up 3. Oh my God! He picks them up. I can't believe they actually went and did that. Let's just all stack here with one guy gone. Where could he possibly be? He's definitely not on the site, is he? He's definitely not hiding in dark. I don't know if I just broke the mic there. I did hear it, a little bit of a squeal coming through. It didn't sound very good in my headset, but, well, it was worth it. Wow, that was actually nuts. And that, saving the day there for Chiefs, that was actually ridiculous. And I think Avant's going to be a little bit disappointed, and they should rightly so be disappointed with that result, because they did well to retake, and then just failed to clear before trying to defuse. So I guess perhaps time forced them to do that, but not a great result. We'll see Peter trying to push in here down banana. Does manage to get out of the way without getting taken out. Going to get forced back here perhaps by Molly, more so just trying to check behind the sandbags there. Fortunately for him, he will poke out now. He get one. He will get one. Finally gets taken down by Zuzi there with that AK. Peter obviously only having a pistol. So not bad so far for an eco defending around here as CT for Avant Guard, even in players. But we will see all 3 remaining members here of Chiefs going to come in. Chiefs going to pick up one in the form of Zuzi here. Lightstep, is he going to be able to? He should be able to get. They should be able to get the bomb down here. The last other player from Avant is only now going to come around the corner. It's all down to Sheep. Sheep actually had a pretty good game so far, 10-6, down to 30 HP. What are they going to do? They're actually going to move the bomb back and around to A. So, with 20 seconds on the clock, all Sheep needs to do here is stop Lightstep, who has 13 HP and an AK, from getting this bomb plant down. Ooh. 10 seconds left. It's a combination of trying to stay alive and trying to stop the plant.
Oh,
whoa, look at that, the wall bang.
Cheeky.
Wow, 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 as TG James 246 would say. Didn't even let Sheep make a fight of that one.
Yeah, I think that was just a bit of a game sense coming out. Must have assumed, you know, Sheep might be here. I'm just going to wall bang this just in case, and it worked out for him in the end. So fantastic work from Light7, managing to clutch that round for himself. And Chiefs looking like they're going to be able to make a comeback here. You know, after losing that first map, they're definitely doing fantastically so far on the T side of this CT-sided map. So if they can pick up maybe 3 or 4 more rounds, they're going to be very pleased with themselves. And, well, Twitch chat going wild after that frag from
We are at
Lightstep.
LAN here, by the way, and there's about 7 people sitting there behind him. So he's definitely not got something
hacking.
dodged, you know, unless he's connected to USB stick. But that's a different story entirely.
Yep. Okay, once again, we're going to be seeing Chiefs in this B side. And, well, I mean, it's been working out for them. They've picked up 5 rounds, but Avant, well, what are they going to do? They surely are going to catch onto this. It looks like that's going to be smoked off there. The great, potentially that's going to be where they want to put the bomb. Of course, that also smokes off the spools, which is where Sheep usually plays. And Lightstep, as we expected, is going to be placing the bomb down in the smoke there. So it's going to be 5v3. Now, a retake for Avant. Are they going to decide to even try and go for this, or are they just going to save? Looks like they're going to be saving, heading back off towards that A side. Does appear that it's going to be a fairly safe round here for the Chiefs, and they're just going to back out here. It doesn't even look like they're particularly interested in hunting down the remaining Avant players. Often just checking out construction here in case there was anyone sitting in there looking for a defuse at the last second. But nope, there wasn't, and he's going to be here in CT, not going to be having any issues with that bomb. And, well, 5 alive still for Chiefs and 3 alive for Avant. Neither team losing too many players in that round, surprisingly enough. But Chiefs picking up the win, and they've picked up 6 now, and we'll see how many they've got in a row. 3 in a row. Marred only by that one that Avant managed to pick up there in that eco round, in fact. So could have been 7 or 8 in a row if they had been a bit more lucky, but unfortunately not the case for them. But, I mean, they're still doing pretty well.
Yeah, Chiefs, Avant obviously deciding to save there. If we had a look at their cash a little bit earlier, they're pretty much down on their money. The only 3 weapons that they currently have are the weapons that they saved from last round. So, again, oh, look at that. Nice work there from Sheep. Going to pick one up in the form of Zuzi. Nice little AWP down through Banana. We'll see whether Dizzy Life wants to take his chance. Actually, he gets the pick and he pushes back, which is not a bad idea. Gain an advantage and then try and force the Chiefs to come in there. PeetyG going to pick up Offnu. Nova going to take him back in return, but nice little pistol work coming out there from him. Still with the player advantage. Sheep going twice. Dizzy Life testing his luck once too many times there. And going to get taken out with another great AWP shot. There we go, Debk, who did save his weapon from last round, going to pick up Lightstep. And Avant looking pretty good here. Nova, last player left for the Chiefs Esports Club up here in apartments. He does know where Haz is. He is, however, down to 30 HP. He's down to none. That is it. That was actually a really well-played round from Avant and exactly what they needed.
Yeah, an important round there for Chiefs. If they had have lost that, they would have been in a pretty bad situation again. They would have had to eco out, and, well, they picked up the win, and it doesn't matter in the end. So they are going to buy up here, and it's going to be an eco from the Chiefs, who have got the 6-4 scoreline that they probably would have wanted if they can pick up
Stephen,
a couple more.
if I've got the Drew Carey glasses, you've got the Drew Carey body.
Okay, a bit of a Twitch chat BM coming out here against Sandman, but he fights back in the comms. But now we see the Chiefs. I mean, they do have the round advantage at the moment, but they'd be looking to pick up more. There's only 10 rounds gone, so still another 5 rounds in this half. They would be hungry for a few more rounds. Doubt they will be able to pick anything up here with this eco. Has picks up 1 kill, Sheep another, and they're all just running into the spray here. But Nova and Lightstep managed to take out these 2 guys defending the B site. The smokes are going to come down, so it looks like Chiefs will at least get a bomb plant here. Who's going to be coming here through construction? It's going to be Dev. Just checking in case anyone's going to be walking through that smoke there. But Lightstep is going to be defending here with the AWP. Takes down Dev with a headshot. So now it's a 2v2, and this could be a decent situation. The defuse is coming out from Chris, but Nova, spraying through the smoke, manages to clutch another round and an eco win coming out for the Chiefs.
Chiefs going so strong here. They're on the T side. They're pulling out wins in all the right places. They've had maybe, 2 bad rounds the whole time. for this score of 4-7, which is, you know, considering they lost the pistol round, not too bad at all. On the T side, exactly where they want to be, getting in some easy wins here at all. And it doesn't even seem like the rounds that Avant are losing, they even tried that hard.
No. Well, that pep talk that Sangi must have given his team in the break would, well, at least it seems to have been working so far. And Chiefs definitely making a game of this so far. And it's Deagles all across the cards for Avant at the moment. We have seen them playing that strategy in their pistol rounds in the yesterday's few games as well, but it hasn't worked out too well for them. DevK picks up one, though. Zusi is going to find the trade out, though, and it's going to be 4v3 in favor of the Chiefs at the moment. There's one man playing in pit. He has got a lot of work to do if he wants to keep his side alive, but Offnu takes him down. No trouble at all. The last two rotators coming here from Avant. They've only got pistols, so they might as well go for this, but we'll see. They do tend to save fairly often, but it appears that Haz is going to rush through the smoke here. Tries to get a headshot there, but Chris is the one that will get one. Zusi, though, manages to take down the last two players and picks himself up 3 kills for the round.
Certainly does. 8 and 4. Avant, almost enough money. They will start buying up. They really need to do something here. They can't afford, in my opinion, to come out, say, 10-5 down as CT's side, because it really opens up this map for Chiefs to come through and just pick up a few rounds in a row and just clear them out and get us into map number 3, which is, to be honest, exactly where we will probably find ourselves. Avant, however, they are rushing this time. We will see 3 big kills coming out very, very quickly from Avantgarde. Only one player left in Offnu, and his team here in a lot of trouble. This was completely unexpected. They had not done this yet. There we go. Avant doing just what they needed to do, picking up the momentum, shifting it around, and pulling back around. Yeah, sometimes you just need to change up your strategy a little bit, catch your opponents off guard, and that's what Avant did with that rush, managing to pick up the early frags and allowing them to kind of get that round in their favor. But Dizzy is going to have enough money on the rest of his team, of course. The Chiefs now have another buy, so they had enough rounds in the bank to buy up a second time if they lost, and they have done so. And this is going to be another rifle round, but if the Chiefs do lose this one, it's going to be an eco from them, and that's not fun for them because that will be an eco on the last round of the game. And potentially it could be Avant taking it 8 and 7, but Offnu picking up one frag, trading out Chris for Dizzy Life, and it's going to be 4v4. PeetyG still sitting with that Mag 7. He seems to love that weapon, and it's worked out for him so far, playing behind Car at the moment in the banana, but it looks like Chiefs... Well, they're playing slowly at the moment again. They are heading towards banana once more, and it appears PeetyG has got a decent idea that this is what they're going to be doing. He doesn't want to be moving right now at all. Just shoot, just
wallbang that.
Just wallbang.
Oh no, Zusi's going to spot him, and PeetyG taken down with that headshot. A nice flick there from Zusi, and the smoke going to come out onto CT. Is going to allow Chiefs to get into the site safely. Is going to try and spam through the smokes there, but it's not going to be able to do much. And whoa, actually, Zusi manages to pick him up through the smoke. A nice spam from him. And now it's going to be a 2v4 situation here. Avant is in a bit of trouble. They really would have liked to pick up these last 2 rounds. The smoke goes out, and Novak is going to be playing Car, but not going to find a kill through the smoke there. Sheep is rotating around from A. It looks like, in fact, Dev is going to be backing off here and looking to save, but the Chiefs guys charging in and looking for the kill. Let's have a look and see. Nova manages to be taken down there, in fact, by Dev, and Zusi is going on the hunt. Oh, Dev picks up 2. So this is a pretty decent result in the end for Avant, being that they had lost the round already.
Yeah.
So managing to get rid of 2 guns.
How many times have Avantgarde lost defending B-Bomb?
A lot.
Like almost all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've been questioning why Chiefs have been going B all the time, but you can't question it when they're picking up 9 rounds on the terrorist side.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just, I'm wondering whether it's a matter of Avant just being poor in defending B, or whether Chiefs are really just confident and have worked this strat out to the point where a team like Avant just don't have the real opportunity to do so. They're just so slow to rotate around as well. We will see, I think, them try and do the same thing again. We will see a 3-stack here down in banana. Dizzy Life actually going to take out DevK round near that A bomb sign as well. So he's going to be able to force his way through. Going to get picked up there by Sheep, just poking around the corner as well. We're still holding here with our bomb down in bananas. We expect this is probably where the Chiefs are going to go. Still 2 members of each team on each, 2 members of Chiefs of Avant even on each side. So very, very slowly waiting for this smoke to clear. There's the smoke that's going to go over to allow the plant flash, I suspect, going to come out here from Zusi. It does, and this is going to be the rush into B-Bomb now. He's flashed out. PeetyG will be able to get it. I know he's going to get taken down, only going to grab Nova in the meantime. Down to 3 players on both sides. He has his pistol. Does he manage? He gets one headshot onto Offner. He's going to get a chance to reload, but he is kind of cornered back in the back end of this site. The bomb plane is down. He hasn't managed to prevent that at all. There comes out a nice nade down to 14 HP, trying to get some pre-fire. He has no idea where the rest of his opponents are even. Lightstep up in the back, very, very tagged up as well. 2v1 here. A lot of work from Haz needs to be done. He's going to try perhaps to go for the defuse, but they should be able to stop him, and that is it. 10 and 5. That is the end of the half. Chiefs really playing that very well. They'll be very, very happy, I suspect.
10 and 5, more of a characteristic scoreline for the counter-terrorist side, but Chiefs bringing out the goods on that terrorist side of Inferno. Not their map pick, so both these teams may be picking the incorrect map, and we'll see how it goes for Avant here on the terrorist side. Maybe they've got some crazy strats that they're going to bring out, but very shortly going to be into the round of the pistols. It's good to see that they're getting straight into it and want to get this map out of the way, see if we can get into a third map, or if it's just going to be Avant completely wiping Chiefs from the terrorist side, which would be a surprise, honestly, but stranger things have happened, and Avant making their way down middle towards the A-bomb site. It's going to be a 3-stack from the Chiefs there, as expected. We'll have a look and see if we can get Dizzy Life's perspective here. He's got a lot of work to do. The grenade is going to come out. This will do a lot of damage. Oh, actually doesn't do as much as expected. 53 onto PeetyG, the worst hit, but could have been a lot worse, perhaps there. A few. Looks like Dizzy Life going to pick one up, though, and the Avant guys have got control pretty much of the site. They're all going to smoke it off, so they should be able to get a bomb plant at least. You can hear the bomb going down. Sheep has managed to find himself in Graveyard. Chris is going to be playing by Arc. Going to spot the guy at Library, and Sheep takes him down. Haz finds another. Oh, and Sheep. Nope, Dev picks one up from the Graveyard. Haz picks up another, and this is actually turning into a good pistol round from Avant.
Yeah, absolutely. There comes Zuzi. He will manage to pick up one down to 13 HP, however. Bomb plant is down. They just need to hold him off here, which one would expect they should be able to do. There we go. Huge cheers coming out from Avant. They really need to pull something out here. They need to get some momentum going. They really, really want to turn this around, I suspect, because they would love to be able to come out of this saying, hey, we just 2-0 Chiefs and we're into the finals.
Yeah, well, they should be able to take this to 8 and 10 at least with these half-buy rounds that they're going to get out of that pistol round. It depends all, I guess, how Chiefs are going to play the eco round. We've seen some eco round victories, so definitely wouldn't count them out. Avant deciding they're not going to follow up in the steps of the Chiefs and go into Banana. They're going to just smoke it off and head towards the middle area once again. That did work out for them in the pistol round. They're going to be having a crossfire to deal with here. One with Dizzy Life and the other one going to be Offnu up on the balcony or the roof up there. There's also one player underneath Boiler as well. So that's going to be Nova. And I think Chris is aware that there is going to be 3 guys there. And they're going to back out here and head towards the B bomb site. In fact, going through Banana. Going to be following in the footsteps of Chiefs once more. So perhaps
saying his strats OP.
Well, I think they're just in 2 minds as to where they should go at the moment. Obviously not too keen on that Banana push, but are aware of the stack at A bomb site and just opting now to head towards the A bomb site. PeetyG picks up an entry frag, so that's what they needed to really get them underway. PeetyG picks up 2, Haz finds one with the P90 and finds another as well, so that's going to be a fantastic result for Avant, and they're going to get the bomb down. Last man alive is Lightstep with the CZ. He's probably not going to be able to do too much, though.
CZ top. Do you get it?
CZ what?
Don't worry. You're about 12. It's good. It's good.
Wow.
Lightstep here. He's going to... I don't think there's much he can really do. Mav thought that one was funny. That's all that really matters. I think he's going to try... there's no real point hanging back and trying to save, do you think? I think it would probably be worthwhile trying to pick up at least 1 or 2 kills. Perhaps he's hanging here trying to get a couple of frags as they do exit away from the bomb. Obviously, no one really wants to get all blown up. Bomb is about to go off. You're going to try and poke out here, perhaps pick up 1 if he's lucky. No, too slow on that one. And every member of Avant manages to get away. All their weapons attack. Lightstep, the last one left for Chiefs. And Avant's going to pick up 2 here. Most likely 3, because it doesn't look like the Chiefs are going to buy anything this time around. Just a couple of nades.
Look at all the nades. 5 HE grenades. So are they going to just stack one site and chuck grenades? No, they're not. But it looks like a few grenades going to be thrown in the way of Avant, and they're probably going to be chucking them down here towards mid. And fantastic grenade coming out there. Only picking up 1, unfortunately. Would have expected a couple more. But Zusi coming up huge with that pistol. He's still alive as well. Has got 3, and can he be the hero? But no. Avant managed to close that round very quickly, but a lot of eco damage that Chiefs have just done with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Chiefs deciding not to take the risk and buy up too much that second time round. Obviously, they know they're ahead in rounds, and I think they just want to take advantage of the fact that they're now on CT side, playing it smart, playing the long game, and just trying to close this one out without taking too much risk. Interesting little strat there with the nades. A bit of damage, you said, but it did not really didn't really rattle, I don't think, Avant all that much in the end. Very, very quick round.
Yeah.
Now we'll see what the Avant guys can do here from the other side of things. Here on the T side, again pushing down into Banana, or holding Banana. Obviously so much smoke, just waiting for this one to see if it's going to clear. We will see Lightstep is here holding. We'll see if Chiefs actually are able to do a better job than Avant was at holding B side. But it looks to me like we're going to start merging on this A-bomb. 3 players from Chiefs on the A-bomb as well. So it's not going to be a necessarily easy push here. Smoke and Molly going to take out that right-hand side. Nade actually going to try and block them on the left. Dizzy Life here in a great spot to pick up a kill. No, he's going to get forced back. Smoke into that side as well. So Avant, now that they've done all that, looks to me like they're going to rush down to this B-bomb and try and push through here. 2 players from Chiefs holding this site. We will see that one has jumped up onto the roof. Not a terrible spot. He does have that flash as well. Is he going to hit anyone? Not really, as we see Avant-Garde now waiting to push into the site. No one has rotated yet. There comes another flash over the top. Zuzi going to get 1. Will he get 2? Peter is firing through the barrels and not doing nearly as much damage as he needed to do. Down to 9 HP. I think he even got a bit of team damage in there as well. The Avant-Garde guys are going to get into this site. Dizzy Life with the is it AWP here? Yeah, it is. Last player left here, I think, is probably going to try and save. Avant going to bring this back to 10 and 9.
Yeah, I mean, look at how low all those guys from Avant are. And I mean, a few more stray shots from the Chiefs would have potentially put them down and could have turned the round away. But that's how close this game is going to be so far. And it certainly seems so far like T-side, the favourable side at the moment for, well, both these teams. Avant, obviously, only managing to pick up 5 CT rounds and haven't even seen any CT rounds picked up here from the Chiefs, and pretty uncharacteristic of a map like Inferno, which we would have expected would have been a more CT-sided map, but I guess in Australia every map is T-sided.
It's reverse. It's upside down.
Yep, that's right.
Yep. Plus we're terrorists. Convicts.
Uh-huh.
Does that count?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
We didn't have bombs back in the day.
Probably have Molotovs.
Potentially.
Rip.
All right, we are going to see... well, Chief's going to be on the eco, minus Dizzy Life, who has that AWP. And we did see him actually win a round on Keish on an eco with the AWP as well. He managed to save it in the last round and came up with 4 frags in the next round, so it was definitely worth saving. And let's see if he can repeat that feat once again. He has got taken a little bit of damage down to 70, of course, but is still pretty healthy and should be able to manage to pick up some kills here. Lightstep finding himself in a sort of a strange position, but I guess that's what you want to be doing on the eco rounds with the pistols. Try and find something that the terrorists even aren't even going to be checking. But Dizzy Life manages to pick up the first frag, and that's what we mean about, you know, he could be the pivotal player for them in this half, or this round even. And Dizzy Life manages to drop a gun for his teammate, the AK, but DevK manages to take down Lightstep, who was holding that one. But Zusi coming up big. Oh, only managing to take down 1 with the pistol. But 1 for 1 in an eco round is always good for the eco team, you would imagine. Dizzy Life, where is he holding at the moment? Should be on his own, I think, at B site. No, he's holding at A and actually running down second middle aggressively. It looks like Nova as well going to be heading down mid. And, oh, they're going to find each other in the smoke. DevK going to be the one who wins that one. But Dizzy Life picks one up onto the B-bomb side as well. And, well, what can he do here? He's got 1 player left alive. Oh, 2 players left alive. 1 on his team, of course, and 2 on the other side on Avant. And it's going to be a 2v2. But there's only 20 seconds left. The bomb rotating quickly around towards 8. Nope, he's making the decision to go back towards B, and in 2 minds is PeetyG. But if Dizzy can pick up 1 kill here, which he does, that should be the round for Chiefs. And Dizzy is going to have to hide here in the construction area. Looks like Dev picks it up, and oh, does he have enough time to plant? I don't think so. You need about 3 seconds, and no, unfortunately, he's not going to have time to plant. And Chiefs picking up another eco round off the back of Dizzy's AWPing. He managed to pick up 3 kills in that one. Yeah,
playing that out very, very well. A little bit of indecisiveness there from PeetyG in the end. Wasn't sure, you know, the extra couple of seconds of running left, running right. Is it A, is it B? Probably would have been enough for them to get that bomb plant down and at least make a game of it. So that's not an ideal sort of end result there for Avant-Garde. But now we do have a full buy, 9 and 11. We'll see which way these guys do want to go. If we jump over here into Banana, they do love holding and smoking this Banana. We haven't seen too many actual rushes through here today. Every time it has been a slow push and then a rush once they get around past car and sandbags. Lots of shots coming off, but really very, very little damage coming down. They do know Zuzi is here. Is he going to fire into the smoke? No, he turns around just at the last second. Lightsep actually going to get tagged up a little bit from that nade. Going to get forced back into the site whilst the rest of Avant actually pulls back themselves. So they're still just weighing this out to see whether they should go A or B. Last time they didn't manage to get a bomb plant down at all. Here we go. Chris is going to swing around the corner. Will he get one? He does manage to take out Dizzy Life. So he's going to try. Is he going to try and get his flank on? No. Yes, he is. So his team is just waiting around this corner now. They're going to jump into the B-bomb site as soon as he's available. There we go. There's one in the back left corner. Fires a number of shots. Doesn't manage to pick up any tags by the looks of it. Going to push around. Zuzi in a bit of trouble here. No, he gets out of the way just in the nick of time. He does take out PeetyG in the meantime. Offnu going to take out Chris, and Offnu going to take out Haz. So very, very well played, even though the first pick went to Avant. Chiefs managing to defend that one.
Yeah, all right. 2 rounds in a row for Chiefs, and the first 2 that they picked up on their CT side, and they're starting to get the ball rolling a little bit of money left in the bank after that buy, but nothing to really speak about so far, but they are getting there, and Dizzy Life has been coming up pretty huge with that open. Let's see what he can do in this round. I think he is going to be looking down mid here, and they're not going to spot anyone out. It looks like the Avant bomb is going to be heading towards the B through the Banana area once again, and that's been really the favoured position at the moment for these Australian teams, but it has been working out pretty well. A lot of rounds picked up on the terrorist side so far. But well, they've been well, that was a bit of crazy smoke going up there onto the up onto the roof there. But Dizzy Life manages to pick himself up 1 kill with that open again. He is going to be the one to start the round off for the Chiefs in their favour. He is a very pivotal player. I think this is his first land from memory, so very strong coming from him, or perhaps it's Zuzi, one of those two. I'm fairly certain. Zuzi going to be spraying through the smoke here. Nova not going to find the bomb planter, which was PeetyG. Petey just sitting here on the fountain in the smoke, but isn't going to be able to do too much there.
That was
the bomb is going to be defused, though.
That was good. Managed to shoot. Couldn't have shot around him more if he tried, I suspect. 9-13. Chiefs starting to pull a lead away here. 4 rounds with advantage on the CT side. They only need to pick up 3 more, but will go to a map number 3, which I think we would all agree is exactly where we want to see this semi-final go. The winner of this will be going up against Team Immunity, who took down Vox earlier in the day in a very, very surprising result. Though, to be fair, Team Immunity have been the ones to beat them at LAN before, so it's not completely out of the ordinary. There we go. PeetyG going to pick up 1. Another one going down in the form of Haz onto Offnu. 2 going down actually on either side. 3 left on each team here. We'll see what the guys over at Avant are going to do about this one. Sheep and Chris need to grab this bomb as well. Just checking all the sections here in Banana. I think that's just trying to force someone back if they were at car. Not going to need that, however. If they rush this site, they should have the advantage. Now it is 3 versus 3. Obviously, Chiefs forced to spread themselves a little bit thinly here. Now 2 on 3. This is a nice shot coming out of Dizzy Life. They do now know that there are at least a couple of players from Avant down here at Banana. If they can, they don't want to get caught out, swing around the corner and getting picked up by Zuzi here, I believe it is. Oh no, sorry, it is Dizzy Life round, but he does only have this AWP, so he's going to hold back. He's not going to play the short position. He's just going to try and pick them up as they come around. There is one. Nice work. Only 1 player left. Oh, down to 17 HP. Dizzy Life going to try and get away from here. We will see Sheep has managed to make his way into the site. Is he going to get the plant down?
Well, he's going to
does he want to risk it? There's smoke around. He does have the time, and he does have the cover. Going to flash out over onto Dizzy Life. Try and force him out. Smoke going down as well. He did get a little bit. There we go. There is one. No. Zuzi, in the end, going to take him down. This is going to be another Chiefs victory here on the CT. Going to get the defuse after 14 and 9. Only 2 rounds left until we're in map number 3.
What a fantastic game coming out here from Zeus. He has dropped 28 frags, and there's still 3 rounds, so might be sitting on a 30 bomb here. Would not be very surprised at all if he managed to pick that up. And a lot of people saying he's a machine online. Well, He's a machine on land as well. He's been playing fantastically so far. Him and Dizzy have been the standouts for me at the moment for Chiefs. Lightstep I'm a big fan of Lightstep as well, but he hasn't really shown up as much as Zusi and Dizzy so far on land. Offnu and Nova, of course, also contributing massively to this Chiefs victory. Well, we're going to be assuming this is a Chiefs victory, but could still come back in the favor of Avant. But at the moment, looks like Chiefs very happy to take this one away from the Avant lineup, and we'll be heading probably into a third map here. But Avant, well, we'll see what they can say about that. But the bomb is heading towards Apartments. This is, well, one of the few times that Apartments has been the choice. Zusi, though, picks up one, so one more frag away from that magic 30 number. And that would be a fantastic accomplishment for him on his first LAN. Or is that Dizzy? I still forget. I think it's Dizzy.
You think it's Dizzy? Getting a little bit confused. The bomb, as you said, is over.
They have the same sounding name.
Dizzy.
Zusi and Dizzy.
Yeah.
So
except one's got a Z and one's got a D.
Yeah, but they still both end in E.
Zusi. Cheesy. Sandy.
Sandy Mandy.
Elfie. All those end in Y, but they're not really the same words. It's okay, Jordan. We'll get there. We'll get there. Going to pull themselves around into this A-bomb site, however. 3 players left from Avant-Garde. Only 2 of them with the bomb at the moment. Molotov coming out at the perfect timing there from Lightstep, just to hold them back and to make them wait to push around this corner. They will come through. Actual has nice work. They're going to ignore the A-bomb entirely and use this opportunity to flank round through CT spawn and over into this B-bomb site, which is now being cleared out by PeetyG. They will get the bomb plant down, and it is up to Chiefs to see if they can retake. Offnu and Nova, both with rifles. It really is down to them here. We'll see if these guys are going to come through at the same time. Just checking all those angles. They do have a lot of work to do here. 3 players against them, all in great positions here for the hold. Nova just checking all these corners, but no one is going to poke. They're going to have to commit to this if they want to win. Only 1 player left for Chiefs. No players left for Chiefs. And that is finally going to get another round win. 10-4, Avant going to pick that one up.
Yep, Avant doing their best to take this one into a victory for them, but they cannot afford to drop around, otherwise we're going to be forced into overtime. And Chiefs, well, they're looking for that 1 magic round, but then certainly they'd want to pick up the second one pretty quickly straight afterwards. Dizzy Life has picked up the AWP, of course, and we'll see what he can do with that one. But the rest of the guys going for the rifles, as expected. And we're going to see Chiefs picking up the victory off this these next 2 rounds. Or is Avant going to take the fight to them like we saw Vox fighting for their round on Nuke? I mean, they took it to 14-16 up against Immunity, and we could see Avant do the same thing here up against Chiefs, but we will have to wait and see. Avant again heading towards the B-bomb site through Banana, of course. Bomb just dropped down there at the T-stairs, waiting to see if anyone can get a pick from either of these teams, and then I guess Avant will decide where they want to go. There is a bit of a hole in that smoke there, and not going to be able to spot anyone through there is PeetyG, but still very interested in this Banana area.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that there have been so few wins through the A-bomb site. Every time they've even come through to A and have managed to clear it out, they've decided to go B anyway. So smoke's coming out here. It is going to be a rush into this B-bomb site. Will Chiefs be able to defend it? Will Zuzi actually going to grab first blood onto DevK? He's going to go down. We'll see if we can find some action. Oh my goodness, there we go. Zuzi in the back of the bomb site, going to get picked up eventually. PeetyG and Sheep going to take down 1 apiece. Bomb plant going to go down here. 3 players left from Chiefs versus 3 on Avant-Garde. They do have 1 AWP. Oh, nice nade. Actually going to come out. Flash as well. Going to force them all the way into the back depths of this bomb site. We'll see what Chiefs can do. PeetyG firing into the smoke. Only 19 HP with his AK here. Just waiting, trying to force. There we go. No, going to swing around Dizzy Life, even though he got shot first. He's going to pick up 2. This looks like it could be a Chiefs victory. It will. They will defuse.
Oh, they're going to have enough time. I'm sure he does. Dizzy
Luckily,
Life,
this is why you always buy a defusal kit.
Gets the defuse kit. Coming out there, and 50 points coming up there for Dizzy Life. But man, Zusi having the time of his life. He's sitting on 75. And 31 frags coming out here. 31 and 18. He's doing a fantastic job, of course, for his team. Hopefully he can keep that momentum going into the 3rd map, which I'm fairly certain we will be seeing, given that Avant have come out here with a half buy, and they're forcing up, of course. They don't want to lose this map, but, well, it's on the cards. Avant definitely haven't been as strong on this map as we saw them being on Cash, and very surprising considering this was their map choice, but Chiefs definitely coming back strong in this map. And we're going to be seeing once again a bit of a B push. This could be a fake though, because it looks like the bomb is heading towards A, and we're going to be seeing PeetyG looking for light step in that little corner there. But the grenade should take him down, and does. Dizzy Life has some work to do in the arch there, but is going to be smoked off. Probably will rotate around towards the library, but that potentially could get smoked off here by Avant as well. It doesn't look like it has been just yet, so Dizzy Life has got a pretty decent angle if they try to get onto the bomb site, but the bomb once again has rotated all the way around to B. They've pulled the Chiefs rotators over to A, and looks like Avant going to get into this site. No death just yet in this half buy round, which is a fantastic result for them, and they should be able to pick this one up pretty safely. They do have a 3v5, and going to be able to smoke off the majority of these entrances and force Chiefs just to back out here and look for a save.
Yeah, exactly. They're 5 rounds ahead, which will be 4 rounds ahead after this. And they're just trying to play, as we said before, the long game and make sure they don't throw this and they grab their victory and get prepared for that third and final map. I don't know. Do we know what the third map will be? Or
yeah, the third map will be Dust. It was a heads or tails between Raj, I think, no, Dust and Overpass was the heads or tails. But Ofnu here going to be trying to defend the site and or defend himself even. Oh, look at this.
My goodness.
Killed
going to
after the
pick up
round.
3 Avant players. That was probably not the best idea from their side of things, considering how little money some of them actually had. PeetyG forced to spend all his cash this time around. A little bit wasteful, I suspect, considering the Chiefs has a bit of money to begin with. We will see, obviously, only 2 of them being forced not to buy anything here, but I don't think that worked out for them in the end.
Yeah, and it looks like Chiefs going to be forced to, well, the 2 of them that did die in that round are going to be forced to eco. The rest who did manage to save their weapons are going to have those. Dizzy takes a lot of damage from some grenades coming out here onto the B site, or the banana. But Avant more interested at the moment in the middle area. It looks like we'll see if we can get this camera going, and it looks like they're going to be trying to get in here. I don't think there's anyone really watching mid for Chiefs. Ofnu here is playing Boiler, and it might find them jumping into the smoke, but we're not sure. I think he looks like the Avant guy is going to be heading around towards Arch, perhaps going to go for a CT to B. We'll have to see what they go for. Ofnu finally peeks out of Boiler, picks up 1 as the rest disappear into the smoke, and well, Nova picks up 1 from Arch or CT as well, and the bomb is sitting there in Library. Doesn't look like this could be a fantastic round coming out for Avant, and Chiefs potentially going to be closing out this map 16-11. They do have certainly the manpower at the moment, but PeetyG doing his best to even up the scores. Dizzy Life doing what he can as well with that AWP, and the A site appears to be relatively clear of counter-terrorists. They're all sort of around the site, and the bomb has been planted down by AV, so now, Chiefs, Ofnu, that's going to put them in a world of pain, and Ofnu picks up a second one as well, so this almost certainly going to be going over to the Chiefs, and has got a lot of work to do. The man coming out from the library there is going to be Dizzy Life, taken down by the headshot, but they have the intel where Has is, and Ofnu going to be sticking this bomb plant. No, defuse rather, and obviously Ofnu there going to be taking him down, and that goes to 16 and 11 and map 3.
John, do you want to put your headset on, buddy?
It hurts my ears.
Hurt your ears. Cut your ears off. Do something. It's all for esports. Nice win coming out there for Chiefs. Has putting in his best foot there, but not enough. We're going to go to map number 3 very, very shortly here after 2 great maps in this best of 3. This is the semi-final at the PeetyG Counter-Strike Global Offensive Invitational. I'm Samman. I've been casting so far with the beautiful Jordan Elfish Guy Maze. We'll be back very, very shortly. Map number 3 in the best of 3. Our semi-final. Don't go anywhere.